Well, we have with us Grandmaster Maxim Turov of Russia. Maxim, today you are playing against Manigadan, who is rated around 2130, but it was not a very easy game for you.
Yeah, just before the game I spent about 10-15 minutes trying to prepare. So I found so many really very good games of my opponent. Played against quite strong grandmasters. He drew a lot, he beat several grandmasters. So I had no illusions about these games.
So what was your strategy going into the game? You played the Queen B3 variation in this Slav.
Queen B3?
Yeah, you played this G3 and sort of positional line. But do you think you got an advantage out of the opening?
Quite unsure. I've already played this line so many times before, but this game went quite a bit different way. I don't know about the relation. I was pretty happy about my position right after the opening stage. But then I think I got worse position somehow.
Where do you think he went wrong?
He went wrong? He went out of time, first of all. That's definitely wrong. So.
But position-wise, you think he was better at some point, and then he
Pretty sure he was better. Okay. At least he could try to play without taking any extra risk. Just try to push somehow. Yeah, black is pretty better.
This is not your first time in India. You have been to India before as well, yes?
I've been in India, I think twice, sort of 9 years ago. I won Chennai Open, and I also played Parsvanat in Delhi, and Mumbai Mayor's Cup, and somewhat else.
Yeah, in fact, when I was a young kid, I played with you back in 2008.
2008?
Or 2009 in Mumbai Mayor's Cup.
Mumbai, okay.
So I know you were in India. How do you think chess in India has changed? Because you've come almost after a decade perhaps to India, yes?
It has obviously changed because I meet Indian players almost every tournament in Europe now. Of course it's improving a lot, it's very clear.
Yeah. And what about you? Are you a full-time chess professional, or you are also a chess trainer? How?
Mostly trainer nowadays, yes. I stopped playing as a professional player about 7-8 years ago. Now I'm a trainer, 90%, let's say.
Ah, you're a 90% trainer?
Yes.
And do you have any Indian students or?
India, no.
No students from India. Okay. But mainly in Russia, yeah?
In Russia, Scandinavia, and so I spent several years living in Norway, so still have several students from Scandinavian countries.
Okay. Yeah. You spent time in Norway as well, which is also a very interesting country because of Magnus Carlsen being over there. And do you feel like chess is bumbling over there just like in India?
Not the same way for sure, it's very different. Chess is not the most popular sport in Norway. It's not the most popular, maybe 5th or 6th or 7th most popular, let's say. Ah. Yes. So no one knows Magnus Carlsen, to be honest, except chess players in Norway, yeah.
Well, but chess is broadcast on television, there are NRK shows, games.
Nevertheless, it's not that popular.
Okay, that's interesting. We thought it was very popular. You have banners of Magnus Carlsen all over the country and something like that.
You know, the most popular chess person in Norway is Hans Olaf Lahlum. He is a well-known arbiter, but also he is known
organizer or
no, writer. That's why he is so popular. Okay. But not Magnus.
And tell us about your experience in India. You played in Mumbai. Did you enjoy overall the city, the climate, the accommodation and the facilities?
It's very difficult to enjoy climate for us, to be honest. The only, I don't know how to say, the only hope is to survive somehow, not enjoy. But the rest is quite okay.
But when you play chess and the tournament hall and all was pretty okay for you.
It was so, yeah.
And
More or less.
what about Goa here? The opening ceremony and it was quite grand today.
Yeah, it looks very beautiful, but yeah. But unfortunately, I feel it's very hot during the game, still.
Okay.
But everything looks very beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, and Goa is supposed to be a very beautiful state as well. And so
Yeah.
there's one thing which I wanted to ask you before we end this interview is you are a very good Banco player. Yeah, you played
Really?
Banco many times in your life. Can you tell us how you developed that interest in the opening and how you got better at it?
To be honest, the only idea behind playing Banco for me is just trying to avoid theory. So I'm just a multi-Banco player, let's say.
But so basically you don't want to play theory. You know that you get open AB files. You know how the pieces.
Yes,
are
playing
placed.
Banco, I'm just trying to avoid theory. B5 and go end game and black is fine.
Well, Maxim, thank you so much for this very truthful and interview. It was very nice talking to you. We hope to catch up with you soon again.
Yeah, okay, thank you.